Wake up, everybody. We promised last night that we were going to do a stream this morning. So, as promised, we are here. We're eating grass. We're happy. Tail's wagging a little bit. Whatever's left of her tail is wagging. The little one's over there hiding behind the diaper. And big boy, he's around here somewhere. There he is. El Canicorso. There he is. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes our morning bark at the neighbors. Come here. Come here. Rain. Rain. Uh-uh. Hey. Rain. Get over here, buddy. That's one thing I was telling you about yesterday. I was trying to work on my dogs and their reaction to our neighbors in their backyard. You know, like that's just a harmless thing, right? It's okay for your neighbors to be in their backyard. So if you have big dogs, you know, or you want to get big dogs, just know that that's one thing if you have to work on is making sure you're cool with your neighbors. Because again, the little ones no one cares about, right? Your little lap dog over there, yeah. But if you got that big old monster barking at you, it could be a little unnerving. So just be aware that that's something you got to work with. Rain. So recall, all those things are important so that they come back. His recall is not the greatest. And I have not been doing the greatest of jobs with that. Come here, big boy. And it's always a matter of time, right? You've got to put the time in to get the recall the way you want it. So maybe that's what we'll do later on today is work on some recall if we have time. If not today, certainly later on in the week. Because I just think that's such an important thing. And a lot of people use those e-collars for helping with recall. Hey, good morning, Peter. Or it's morning where I'm at. Bless you for your kindness. Aw, thanks, Peter. It's 7:49 in the morning here, and we were just talking a little bit about, you know, your big dogs and how that you have to coexist with your neighbors. And coexisting oftentimes means making sure your dog isn't a nuisance to them. And, you know, part of it's going to, you know, dogs are going to be dogs. Peter, you are in Malaysia, 8:49 p.m. Oh, my. Yeah, so you're on the other side of the globe there. This is my Rottweiler Storm. You have a Basset Hound called Patrick. Cool. Basset Hounds, they make some noise. So you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, right? When your dogs are barking and howling in the backyard, your neighbors can be a little bit irritated with that. So you do have to work on that. And the bigger the dog are, the louder their bark is, the louder the noises that they make. So you got to coexist with your neighbors. Yes, they do. Yeah, this guy here, he's a youngster, and so he just still trying to learn how to be territorial with his property. But I think, oh, thanks, Peter. I appreciate you for subscribing. Yeah, we'll do our best to have a good day. But yeah, we we do a lot to try to make sure our dogs have the behaviors that we want them to have, and so awesome. And so, and like I was saying earlier, you know, time is kind of the enemy. You know, how much time can you devote to making sure that your dogs have the behaviors that you're looking for? And so my neighbor to my right that you just saw a minute ago, her strategy, which I'm glad that she's willing to, help out and participate. She's decided to maybe throw treats over the fence to kind of help them see her in a different light, which I think is a really good thing. I think it's more effective whenever I'm there because I can kind of provide a little bit of a negative feedback. Like, hey, psst, don't do that. Stop the barking. Try to cut it off to get them used to not barking at the neighbor. Again, that's a work in progress, but we're working on it. Um, it's more than just having fun with your dogs. You know what I'm saying? I repeat this a lot on my channel. I talk about that. Hey, there's a fun side of having big dogs, but then there's the responsibility side of having big dogs, and part of that responsibility is making sure that you are not a nuisance in your neighborhood. We have quite a bit of space out here. And oh, by the way, guys, if my internet is lagging or if I'm if I'm getting a little pixelated, let me know, please, because I I'm outside and then my Wi-Fi sometimes skips when the dogs walk around. So just let me know if it's. I'll convert over to 5G. Oh, good morning from Ice Willow. Where is that? Tin Man, where's Ice Willow? And they're just exploring this morning. They're just out here in the tall grass. Big boy here. Sometimes I come out here with them because, tall grass sometimes equals critters. So, and we do have snakes out here in Texas. So I'm always on the lookout, making sure they're not running into a copperhead or something. I do need them all the yard. That's grip his butt cheeks. Oh, Tennessee. Awesome. Ooh, how's the temperature in Tennessee? I've been wanting to visit you guys. This is my Rottweiler. Come here, baby girl. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tin Man. Thanks for saying they're beautiful dogs. Yeah, this is my sweetheart right here, my female Rottweiler, who's really, really turning out to be just a calm and very good dog. I mean, calm in terms of around the family. She still has her moments when she's on guard or when people come into the house, but you know. And then this is my year and a half Cane Corso. So man, just another thing with my dogs, they were up last night. For some reason, these guys wouldn't go to sleep for nothing. They were just like, and now they're up eating grass like cows. Look at them, just eating the grass. What are you eating grass? Is your tummy upset? You have two Bernese Mountain Dogs. Ooh, that's some big dogs, and an Australian Shepherd, and a hunting dog. Oh man, your house, you got a nice pack. Valley Fest, hey buddy, what's going on, Valley Fest? Man, Tin Man, you've got a real pack, man. Not pack, is it the game? But you got a whole pack of dogs. You got an awesome pack. They work on a farm. Oh, Tin Man, you have exactly what I've been thinking about, is getting more land, um, almost like a farm. That is awesome. And I bet the weather is way more forgiving than it is here in Texas. What? Hey, rain, storm. Why are y'all stuck behind all this stuff over here? Why are y'all back here? Really, I bet it is great. My job is here in Texas, but man, I have a friend that was talking to me about working in Tennessee. I don't really remember the town, but she loves it up there. I'm telling you, I think more about going up further north in the summer times in Texas than I ever do all year round because it is so incredibly hot here. You don't understand. Well, you probably do if you lived in Texas. It is so hot. Like the highs are in the hundreds, and the grass is just like it just dries out. And there's any plants that you want to have, like I try to grow trees and stuff. They're just it's just hard, man. You got to constantly water. My water bill last year for June, July, and August was averaged about $650 a month, and I was like, my goodness, and that's not with perfect green grass. That's what's just keeping them alive, you know. Yeah, just bring 'em around. Come on, guys. Come on, Missy. So that heat, man, I'm telling you, it'll drain you. It would definitely drain you. My dogs are not necessarily the. I mean, we have a pool, and they get in the pool sometime to cool off, and so. But I regulate that because I don't really want them to be in the pool all the time. So, but yeah, so Tennessee sounds awesome. The only thing I will say, this is my only gripe about going further north, is the winters are probably a lot worse than they are here, because here our winters are really really mild, so that's when it's actually fun to be out in Texas. October time, November, December, beautiful. January, February, it's still nice. I mean, we'll get a couple days of a cold snap in January or February, but for the most part, it's just beautiful. My wife loves Rottweilers, but yes, I hate the wintertime. See, Tin Man, that's the only thing. It's like you trade one thing for another. You trade, the blistering summers for, freezing winters. So they're still doing a lot of dominant stuff, guys. It's getting better, but you can see how he's got his head over hers. I mean, that's a sign of like, I'm more dominant than you. But it gets cold in the Appalachian Mountains. I bet, man. Thank you, D. Stewart. Stewart said loves your babies. Thank you so much. I do too. I love them. They keep me going. You know, well, maybe I should say they keep me busy because I stay going. But these things keep you busy. You know. So you probably, if you're new to the channel, you probably hadn't heard my Rottweiler. She's very vocal. I'm not sure if all Rottweilers are like that, but I know my Rottweiler's vocal. They're not hurting each other. They're just kind of like nipping. They're not truly biting down on each other. But but there is a little bit of a dominance activity going on. Where and for the most part, she's kind of submitting to him because he keeps on impressing upon her like, hey, look, I am kind of alpha. And of course, Missy's like, I'm really alpha, alpha, alpha. And she tries to maintain her position. See how she's like telling them, listen, I'm the real alpha. And then they're kind of like run off like, oh, whatever. But they respect her. I mean, they don't hurt her. See, and she kind of avoids the main action a little bit, but they slow down. They kind of listen to her. So, yeah, Tin Man, you're saying that she acts like the referee. She does. She acts like the little referee. Yeah, she's funny, y'all. My little OG over there, and she's 13 years old, so she's getting up there in age, but she is hilarious, y'all. When you try to pet her, she waves her arms at you like, "Come on, keep petting me." She's so cute. But she means business though, y'all. She will stay on their butts. That little dog will stay on it, which is what you have to do if you want to maintain like, you know, that's oh look at that. They're really like showing out today, like but again, like I said, they're not hurting each other. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people really get upset with with me not intervening because right now they're just playing. I when those hackles come up on their back. Ooh, look at that. She said, "Y'all cut it out now." And then so she tried to. She's not really challenging her, but she is kind of like minorly protesting. But that respect is there. I mean, she maintains that respect, y'all. Look at that. Look at this. They don't do the same thing with her. uh, 10 Man says in Texas you can hunt hogs with dogs, but you can't in Tennessee. Man, Texas, there's some freedoms down here. I'm not gonna lie. There's a reason why there's a lot of freedom people down here in Texas. for the good or for the worst. So, boy, stop staring. So I'm just trying to get him not to be so fixated on people walking in the streets, like because you can kind of see the street from the front, but he overreacts. He tries to like, oh, I'm going to protect us from people walking. No, it's unnecessary. People can walk in the streets without you barking at them. So he's learning. Like I keep saying, the real issue is how much time am I willing or can invest to make sure that he has the right behavior. And we finally got a rifle uh, season on bears now, but I probably dropped 15 hogs last. Oh, dude! So y'all got like boars? I mean, like property destructing type hogs and stuff like that. Because I mean, we do have those down here, where hogs will come in and they will. Now we don't get them back here in the back of the neighborhood. Plus we got this big fence, but hogs will tear up your property, man. They'll come in and dig holes and dig up your flower beds. So folks in Texas will trap them and obviously finish them off. I don't do that because I'm not into the to hunting that much right now. But maybe if I retired, maybe, I don't know. I'm back and forth when it comes to like life and all that good stuff and just live and let live kind of thing. But I'm not about living into something that hurts my dogs or hurts my family or my property. That's where their liberty's in, right? Yeah, the hogs tear up the farm and the bears will destroy your chicken house. I believe that. Now, see, that's one thing we don't worry about. We don't worry about bears here, like at all. Zero. There's no bears. She's fixated on the bird over there, I think, on the fence. Yeah, we don't have any bears. So, I mean, our biggest thing is, like I said, the copperheads, maybe a rattlesnake every now and then. We've got a horse back here with a field, so mice get there, and so the rats follow. I mean, the snakes follow the rats and stuff like that. So, which is not a problem. Most of the snakes that we have here are rat snakes, and I have an affinity for rat snakes. I don't mind them. I like them actually. I mean, I don't necessarily pet them, but I will move them to better places. I'll take a rat snake and put it behind the fence or whatever. They're harmless, so I don't. I try not to be mean to and they're doing a service. I mean, a rat snake will kill vermins that we don't want, so I try not to be mean to those animals. But anyway, I just want to show y'all our morning, and I promised y'all last night that I was gonna. Oh, they really want that bird. Oh my God, my dog just broke my little lantern over here. Look at this. He just. So FYI, big dogs make big messes. So yeah, and now he's inspecting it. Look what I did, Dad. Was it okay? Link Giles, hi, how you doing? Did I write Link? Yeah, so big dogs, and so it's very. What was that? Was it a frog jumping in the pool? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you got to keep your dogs busy. You got big dogs; they make big messes. They do just what you just saw. If you don't, keep them active, exercise them, they will do that inside your house. And so I'm determined to have nice things, guys. So I bring my dogs out and I try to exercise them. Oftentimes we'll play the water hose game, particularly with the Rottweiler because she loves water. I will take the water hose and just go across the yard and she just chases that water. But yeah. So all right, guys. I looks like I got a mess to clean up, and I got to give them some water. They probably thirsty by this time. But I'll be on again. Probably I'm gonna try to shoot for tomorrow morning because I usually do lives on the weekends, just so people could ask questions, especially about some of the stuff that I posted. I've had some videos that were somewhat controversial, and I don't mind just trying to explain why, or how, or whatever. And or I just talk about what I do on the daily to keep these guys healthy and keep them engaged, keep them doing what I want them to do. So. Please hit me up if y'all have questions. If y'all want to see something different from the channel, let me know because you know how it is when you've been. I haven't reached a year yet on the channel. we're almost, and I think I started the channel in October of last year, so we're almost at a year, and it's about that time where I'm trying to get more feedback on what people want to see. No pressure. I'm not trying to make anybody do any of my work or anything like that, but I'm just saying if there's something that I can show you that you're interested in seeing, let me know. All right, guys. Oh man, the conversation's getting good, but I gotta go. I got an appointment with wifey. Okay. All right, y'all have a good morning. I will be probably back tomorrow morning. See ya.